Hello, I'm John Gilbert. For those of us who may be a little older than some of the youth, we may remember the drive-in theaters. Now, for those of you who may be younger and haven't been to a drive-in theater was a movie theater for your car. You take the whole family to the theater and park on a ramp, and you had a speaker that you could put in your car, and that's how you heard the sound. And of course, these were the days when the parents put their kids in the jammies and they would take them to the drive-in, and usually the kids would fall asleep somewhere during the movie. Those were great days, and I thoroughly enjoyed them because I grew up in a drive-in theater. My father was a theater manager, and he managed the Edgewood Drive-in theater in Columbus, Georgia. And my sisters and I spent many, many happy hours running around the lot, eating popcorn. I always visited the projection booth, and just a lot of fun at the drive-in. Well, I've done something that probably not too many people have done. I've built a drive-in theater here in my backyard, and you can see the screen behind me, and of course I even have speaker posts, and the speakers actually work. And I've taken a 6x12 trailer and I've put a projector in the trailer. I still run film. No, I don't do video. I like film. I just love the look of film, the smell of film, and the feel of it. It's wonderful. Let's take a look at the movie trailer. This is an enclosed trailer in which I have a film projector mounted. And I would use this for outdoor movies, at movies in the park, movies on the square, and the different movies that I would have. And while it's not in use, I use it in my backyard. Well, let me show you how I've got the movie trailer set up. I've got a simplex 35mm projector sitting here in the trailer. It's bolted to the floor. It's also bolted to the wall over here so that whenever I'm driving down the road, we, of course, don't want the projector to go anywhere because it's very heavy, and these little thin walls here on the trailer would go right through them. Also have a little Archon 1000 lamp house here that I use for my lamp. And now I've got this projector set up a couple of different ways. Right now, as you can see, I've got a 2,000-foot reel up here. I can take and run the reel, one reel at a time, down to the bottom magazine down here. Now, it's interesting, the way I've got this set up is I can also take this reel off here, pardon me for walking out of the picture, slide an adapter on, and put a roller on this. Now I can come from the 12,000-foot reels back here. I can take the bottom magazine off and put a roller down here, and I can come off the magazine, or excuse me, off the 12,000-foot reels over the roller down into the projector. Film comes back up and onto the take-up reel here. I've got it set up so I can turn the reels on. I don't know if you can see that turning or not, but I can operate the reels from here. This is my exciter lamp power supply, and this is my changeover. So that operates a solenoid, which I can cut the picture on and off at will, so you don't see the 5, 4, 3, 2 on the screen. And as soon as it hits the first part of the picture there, and it clicks open. So this is a really neat way to do this. I can run also 6,000-foot reels on this. So 6,000-foot reels will hold 1 hour of film. So, and that's a fun way to do it, because when we're here in the backyard, sometimes we have a crowd. Well, I'll build the film up on 2 reels. I'll have 2 1-hour reels, and we can run it. And when the reel runs out, everybody can get up and go potty and do whatnot, and get something else to drink, some more popcorn, and then come back and we'll have the other reel ready by then. So I can either do it one of 3 ways: 2,000 reels, 1 reel at a time; 3,000-foot reels, 1 hour at a time; or the 12,000-foot reels on the tower system, and that allows me to run an entire feature. So that's a little bit about how the movie trailer works. Now, all we've got to do is wait till it gets dark and we can show a movie. So through the magic of television, it's dark and it's time for the movie. And I decided I'm going to run a 2,000-foot reel, so we'll put that on the projector and get it all threaded up. We're going to have a movie right here in the backyard with actual 35mm motion picture film, my favorite. Well, the first thing to do is time the shutter, and we'll just turn the motor till the intermittent sprocket turns once and stops. And then if we frame our picture frame right square in the gate, then we should be on the screen. Whenever we hit on the screen, it should be perfectly aligned, and we don't have frame lines in the middle of our picture. Okay, that's closed. And we come down here and make a loop. Oops. There we go. And then we go around the sound drum. And that's how we pick up our sound. And we pull it tight and back off one sprocket hole. Close the roller. Well, I've got a reel of film in here. We need to take that out. And we'll put an empty take-up reel in that. Okay, it's just about showtime, so we'll plug in the lamp exhaust. Got to keep the lamp cool. Let it get up to speed. Turn it on. It just fired up. Okay, folks, it's showtime. So there you have it, the backyard drive-in. It's a lot of fun to sit out here, and we'll invite the neighbors over sometimes and show a film, and it just is a lot of fun revisiting the drive-ins. Unfortunately, the drive-ins, as we know them, are just about gone, and sadly, after December of this year, there will be no more film prints made, and the digital projectors just simply cannot fill up a drive-in theater screen, so we're about to see the very end of drive-in theaters. We can always hope that they'll come out with something that will actually put a picture on the screen once film is gone. But I actually mourn the passing of the drive-ins, and so when I want to watch a movie, I just simply crank one up here on the projector and come out inside and watch it. Well, have a good evening. It's back to the film.
And now, on with the show.